Does Meghan Markle's baby mama dance video prove that she actually used a surrogate for Lilibet? There seems to be some clues that some of you have picked up on whilst watching this cringy clip of Megsy and Azza. So let's get into it right now. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because does Megsy's baby mama dance video prove that she actually used a surrogate for Lily? Now, I'm just asking for a friend here, but there seems to be some clues that some of you have picked up on whilst watching this cringy clip of Megsy. So let's get into it, shall we? First and foremost, from Angela Levin, a lot of you guys actually commented on Megsy's alleged pregnancy bump, right? And here, Angela Levin leading the charge, saying, "I don't believe any woman about to give birth has a stomach that wobbles like that. It's usually as tight as can be." You'd think, right? But it wasn't just the movement of Megsy's alleged pregnancy belly that caught you guys' eye, but the actual shape of it itself. Now, even the Daily Beast, as Tribes Britannia was saying right here, is cynical about Megsy's alleged pregnancy, putting in inverted commas, pregnant Megsy and Hazza post cringy twerking video. And here we've got Avid Gardener. Make sure you subscribe to Fiona over on Avid Gardener here on YouTube, saying, "What the F are all those lumps? Someone get me a feather and knock me down." And this is the thing, right? When this video was blowing up yesterday and I was working on an exclusive video for you guys, which, stay tuned, oh, it's coming. Oh my goodness, I watched that cringe of a freaking video a zillion times. And the one thing that was jumping out to me was, dude, what is actually under Megsy's dress? Because I don't think it's a pregnancy bump. That is for damn certain as far as I'm concerned. It's too lumpy, it's too bumpy, it's too... I don't know, what is this? It's like, there's a bit of a lump here, but then like an extra bump here, like... I'm sorry, but something's wrong with this picture as far as I'm concerned. And a lot of you have actually agreed with that. Here, we've got the office of CB at CB_CB saying, "How to finally prove you were never pregnant. Reveal the moon bump in its true form. Square, lumpy, and bumpy. Seriously, has anyone ever seen anything so effing desperate before? What a pair of complete and utter wads, we'll say." Well, yeah, absolutely. Something's wrong with this picture. That pregnancy belly, to a lot of us, does not look like a pregnancy belly at all. Matt Wallace at Matt Wallace 888 agrees, saying, "Megsy, you've been selected to be exposed." She pretty much does that every single day, mate. Here we've got the Queen's Speech. So it's Queen's Speech 1 is commenting on the medical environment that is surrounding Megsy during this cringy video, which again, a lot of you guys also commented on as well. Now, the Queen's Speech, as far as I'm concerned, made a really, really good point, saying oxygen isn't hooked up. Suction isn't hooked up. No hospital gown. High risk. My backside. How embarrassing. This is stage, or she's there for a surrogate. I will die on this hill. I think a lot of us will. A lot of us will. Here we've got that one saying it's a dancing sack of potatoes. I get that as well. And this is the thing. Going back to the medical environment of it all, thanks to According to Taz for sharing this tweet from the office of Glinnigan, Chief Dino Wrangler, saying this is an odd place for the cannula as well and keeping a watch on. And the office of Glinnigan makes a really, really, really good point. Why? Because personally, I've had my fair share of cannulas going in and out of hospital for like the last 15, 16 years suffering from pancreatitis. I've known only 3 places, right, where they've put a cannula in me. The first one is right up here, okay? The second one is right down here, okay? And the third one is actually round here, believe it or not. Which I actually prefer when a nurse or a doctor comes and they put a cannula in me. I do ask for them to put it here because it just means I've got more movement. That's all it is. Because, like, if it's here or if it's here, it's a little bit more awkward, so to speak. So when I see this picture and I see Megsy's cannula and it's more like here, that personally to me doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because essentially for a doctor or a nurse to put in a cannula, they want to put it in an area where essentially it's easy to get to the nearest vein. Here, not so much, in my humble opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Now, according to Taz, she continues with essentially pointing out some things about this medical environment not making sense with Megsy being there, allegedly, you know, to give birth to Lily. Saying, look, even my mum just said if she had a heart monitor on her bum to keep check on the baby's health, she wouldn't be dancing about. True. Because all that movement would essentially, as far as I can tell, would mess up the readings of that monitor. You need to stay still, especially for someone that alleges suffered from preeclampsia when giving birth to Lily. I mean, come on, right? Now, here again, according to Taz, says the baby bump hasn't even dropped. She's meant to be in labour. Ordinarily, the baby wants to come out of the vajayjay, not her low chest cavity. And so this is the thing, right? Not only does the medical surroundings make no sense whatsoever, but the position of her bump as well makes no sense whatsoever to a lot of us. Because again, it's so high up here. Generally speaking, when you're giving birth to a baby, the bump drops. You're giving birth down here, not up here, right? And here we've got Resting Dollface. Again, make sure you subscribe to my great friend Resting Dollface here on YouTube. Making an excellent point. I wouldn't be surprised if she did this while the surrogate was in the bathroom. Easy to fake an IV and use a hospital blanket as a moon bump, right? Yeah, it is. And I've always maintained my own opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that when Archie was born, it was an absolutely monumental opportunity for Megsy to cosplay Princess Diana and go out on the hospital steps and present baby Archie to the world. But she didn't do that. Why? Because I maintain, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that Archie was also born of surrogate as well. And she didn't want the media there just in case the media bumped into the surrogate. So, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, based on my belief on that, did Megsy use another surrogate in this scenario for Lily? I believe so. What do you guys think? Here we've got Bren Martin at Bren526 Martin said, I said earlier, it looks like a regular hospital room. She's waiting for the surrogate to deliver the baby. If you factor in a surrogate, the Harry details make sense. He and Megsy ate and then went home after a couple of hours, but the surrogate stayed in hospital. You see how, guys, this cringy clip of Megsy and Hazza seems to be providing some clues that you guys have picked on that may actually prove that she actually used a surrogate for the birth of Lily. Megsy may have just shot herself in the foot in all of this, because if she thought that releasing this video was going to completely shut down the rumours that she used a surrogate for Lily and Archie, think again, cowbag. If anything, it's got worse. It's got worse. And let's leave it to Lean Meme Machine providing the best and funniest meme from all of this, all right, that I had to share with you guys. Make sure you're following Lean Meme Machine at Megan Narcissist1 on Twitter, because they do the best Megsy memes as far as I'm concerned. When you see it, you can't unsee it. Here, looks like a samosa. Here, looks like a donut. Make up your mind. What shape do you want your moon bump to be, Megsy? I mean, come on. Megsy, are you team samosa or are you team donut? Please, I'm dying to know. On that bombshell, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more. You do not want to miss my next video. Then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Megsy's baby mama dance video has provided clues or has proven that she actually used a surrogate for Lilibet? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.